Asterisk, she gave away my $1 million villa. So I made it vanish. Asterisk, they say the sharpest betrayals don't come from enemies, they come gift wrapped as family. Asterisk. It was a calm Sunday morning. I was sipping espresso on the balcony of my oceanfront villa in Tuscany, the sun glinting across the sea, when my daughter Emily arrived. Not alone, her smug husband, Liam, and his arrogant parents marched in like they already owned the place. Asterisk, Emily looked me dead in the eye and said, Asterisk, I've transferred the villa to Liam's family. It's theirs now. You pathetic old fool. Asterisk, her words sliced deeper than any knife. My chest tightened. My heart cracked wide open. She had used the power of attorney I gave her during my surgery last year. I had raised her, funded her Ivy League education, handed her the world on a silver platter. And this was her repayment. Asterisk, but I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I just smiled. Because Emily had no idea who she was really playing with. Asterisk, the very next day, the new owners pulled up in matching white Range Rovers, champagne bottles in hand, ready to celebrate their shiny inheritance. Emily strutted behind them in designer heels, dripping arrogance and entitlement. Asterisk, but the moment they stepped through the villa gate, sirens exploded. Red lights flared. Dozens of tactical officers stormed the grounds. Asterisk, federal property control. Hands in the air. Asterisk, champagne bottles hit the gravel. Emily froze mid-step. Liam's parents turned pale as agents plastered seizure notices on the villa walls. Asterisk, here's the truth. Emily never knew. A year ago, I had quietly placed the villa into a heritage trust under the Ministry of Culture. It was officially registered as a protected landmark, which meant the transfer she signed was not only invalid, it was outright fraud. Asterisk, and I didn't stop there. I handed over every forged email, every shady bank transfer Liam had made, every falsified signature. Within hours, investigators unraveled a massive web of property fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy. Asterisk, by nightfall, Liam was in custody. His parents' bank accounts were frozen, their assets under audit. And Emily? She was dragged into questioning, sobbing through her silk blouse, makeup smeared with tears. Asterisk, as for me, I sat right back on my balcony, a glass of wine in hand, watching the sunset from my villa restored to me by the state, along with a written apology and a personal security detail. Asterisk. But the real twist was yet to come. Asterisk, I rewrote my will that very night. The villa, my stocks, my art collection, every cent of my fortune, none of it will ever touch Emily's hands again. Instead, it all goes to a foundation I created, the Forgotten Queens Fund, a charity dedicated to supporting elderly women who, like me, were betrayed by their own families. Asterisk, Emily. She has been erased from every page of my legacy. Forgotten, abandoned, and powerless. Asterisk, and here's the lesson. She, and everyone like her, must learn. Asterisk, never mistake an older woman for a powerless one. We've survived wars, heartbreaks, betrayals, and raising ungrateful children. And when we strike back, we don't shout. We don't fight. Asterisk. We dismantle empires, quietly, elegantly, completely. Asterisk. So, if this story lit a fire in you, don't just sit there. Subscribe right now for more jaw-dropping tales of betrayal, bold comebacks, and legendary revenge. Asterisk. Because trust me, the next story will leave you speechless. Asterisk, stay savage. Stay legendary. Asterisk.